episode of Classic Dallas Cowboys Talk. I am Sean Farrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. Let's not waste no more time. Let's get right to it. That was one hell of a game. Sunday night, okay? And it was too bad that people had to stay up past midnight to watch the whole game. The game was delayed by about 2 hours, okay? And so I'm at the gym watching. I'm at the gym around 7:15, 7:20 when the game is supposed to start. Then I get a notification saying that the game has been delayed, okay? So it wasn't till towards the end of my workout, okay, that the game got started, okay, which was around 9:30, 10. The game started at 8:45, okay, but the game was only in the first quarter when I finished my workout, okay. So I was able to finish my workout without missing the game. However, I did miss the game because I work overnight, okay, and the TV at work did not have NBC, so I do have YouTube TV. So I tried to watch the game on YouTube TV. Then YouTube TV was acting up on my phone. So I just had to follow the game play by play, the best I could. And Prescott threw the winning touchdown to Jalen Tolbert, who got hit in the nuts. He did, okay. Jalen Tolbert got hit in the nuts. Just ask Tyler Smith. Cowboys called timeout. He came back and caught the winning pass, okay. But that was one hell of a game. Running game looked a little bit better. We have to be better in the red zone. Can't throw interceptions in the red zone. Defense improved. Got to clean up those penalties, though. Got to clean up those penalties. And we have Detroit coming up this Sunday. And after Detroit, we have a bye week. So it would be nice if we got a win at home and head into our bye week with a chance to get even more healthy. Okay, so Jimmy Johnson's first year was 1989. We all know that. And so Johnson's first chance to evaluate his players was at a voluntary minicamp. Voluntary 3-day minicamp, okay? But Jimmy Johnson was the new head man in charge. And told his players that your butts better be here unless you will be working, unless you won't have a job here. Okay? So one of the kickers, I just spoiled the topic. One of the players that was invited to training camp was a kicker named Massimo Manca. I hope I said his first name right. Massimo Manca. Okay. He used to kick for Penn State. And he was a kicker during the NFL strike with the Cincinnati Bengals in 1987. And he went to training camp with the San Francisco 49ers, okay? But 49ers cut him. And but he earned an invitation at a kicking expo, I think, something like that in Las Vegas. And he earned an invitation to Cowboys training camp. And so Manka thought that kickers weren't going to do much. Okay, and kickers really don't do much. But like I said, Jimmy Johnson was the head man in charge. Okay, and this is how brutal Jimmy Johnson was. Okay, the players had to run 16 110-yard sprints in a certain amount of time. Okay, let me say that again. Jimmy Johnson's players had to run 16 110-yard sprints under a certain amount of time. Okay, and so Manka is standing around watching all the other players get into groups or whatnot. And one of the assistant coaches says to him, Manka. In other words, what they were saying was get in with a group. Okay. So the first 2 or 3 runs, he had no trouble with. Okay. Then the next 2 runs were a little harder. Okay. Which was 5. Then the next 2 runs, a lot harder. 7. So by the time he got to his 8th run, he was jogging and sweating. Okay. And sweat just pouring off him. And Johnson said something to him, and Manka said he had asthma. Okay. Then Johnson said, asthma, huh? Well, go in there and talk to the doctor, but don't come back out here until you're ready to compete. Okay. So I know all of you old head Cowboy fans have heard the stories about Manka having an asthma attack on the field. Okay. Troy Aikman says Jimmy quickly directed him to over where the asthma field was. Ray Horton says that was the case. Steve Folsom says that was the case. Jim Jeffcoat says that was the case. So the myth that Jimmy Johnson kicked him off the practice field because he had asthma, okay, wasn't the real story. And Manka says, and even Manka says that's not what really happened, okay? It was ridiculous, okay? Nonetheless, needless to say, he did not make the team. Okay, he did not make the team, okay? It was Louis Zenjehayos who ended up being the Cowboys kicker, okay? And if y'all remember, there was a bounty on Louis Zenjehayos by Philadelphia Eagles coach Buddy Ryan. And I was only, 3 or 4 years old in 1989? And so I was too young to remember that, but I've seen the footage. And I just really hate the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay. Even to this very day, I really hate the Philadelphia Eagles. Y'all do too, okay? I just really hate the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay. So that was the real story of what happened. Johnson said, asthma, huh? Well, go in there and talk to the doctor. And don't come back out until you're ready to compete. Okay. And even Manka said, when he came to training camp with the Dallas Cowboys, he was simply out of shape. Okay. He even said that. So, yeah. He was breathing. He was huffing and puffing. Jimmy told him to go see the doctor. Don't come back out till you're ready to compete. But there have been stories told. Okay. And so, if you read Jeff Pearlman's book, boys will be boys. The real story is told. Okay, so that's the real story of the kicker who got kicked off of the asthma field. Okay, or was directed to where the asthma field was. Okay, so that's the real story. Okay, all right, that's it. And that's all for Classic Dallas Cowboys Talk. I'm Sean Farrell. May God bless you all. Jesus Christ is Lord. I'm out of here. Peace out. God bless. How about them Cowboys?